Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Start Families. If you've been trying to make healthier decisions but feel overwhelmed just by where to start, how to help your family become healthier, today is the video for you. So stick around because we're going to be taking things back to basics and keeping it super simple with this simple guide to help us all eat healthy, help our families eat healthier, and just making more holistic decisions without all that stress, right? So let's make it easy. All right, so first up we have water. Now, when we think about making healthier decisions, the first thing that comes to mind, at least for me, is water. Now, here's the truth about water. Our bodies actually lose water every single day. So whether it's through sweat, tears, hopefully not, or just bathroom breaks, our job is to continue to refill that tank. So about 20% of our total water intake comes from food, but what about that other 80%, right? That's on you. You've got to replenish yourself with that water, and you've got to be mindful of it on a daily basis. And a good rule of thumb is 8 glasses a day. So not that hard. Everybody kind of knows that rule. However, if you're exercising a lot or sweating, spending a lot of time outside, or you're pregnant, you need to bump that up. You got to get more water than that. And if you notice you're thirsty a lot or your urine's a little bit darker than usual, that is actually your body telling you that, hey, I need more water. You got to get me more water. So whenever possible, try to drink filtered water. Filtered water is going to help cut down on toxins and just help your body get the clean hydration that it's craving. Next, let's talk about fruit. Fruit is nature's candy. It's sweet, refreshing, packed with nutrients. Fruit is best eaten on an empty stomach. Fruit digests a lot faster than any of the other food groups that you're going to be eating. If you eat a heavy meal first, like bread or meat, then have some fruit, that fruit just kind of sits in your digestive tract and it just starts to ferment in your body. That's what leads to the bloating feelings, an upset stomach. So try to eat fruit first. You can also just enjoy fruit as a snack. It is a great healthy snack for you and your kids. I mean, oranges especially, this is one of my favorite snacks to carry everywhere we go. The park, ball games, wherever we go, I always have these little cutie oranges in my purse. All right, now for veggies. I know, they're really hard to love, especially if you're busy running around and you have picky eaters like my kids. Veggies are where your body ends up getting the most essential nutrients, or many of the essential nutrients that you need to thrive. Try to include veggies in every meal. I love to throw a salad in with every single dinner we have, even if my kids don't like it. After a few times, they end up liking the same salad. If I just keep trying to push the same salad on them, they end up eating it every few times, trying it, and then they end up liking it. So try to fit at least one veggie in with every meal if you can. And just like fruit, you're actually gonna benefit more if you eat it at the beginning of a meal rather than at the end of a meal after a starch or meat, because veggies do digest. They go through our digestive tract faster than meat and starches do. And that way your body can absorb all the nutrients and not get slowed down by other foods. Now let's talk about grains. This one's pretty simple. There are 3 parts to a grain. When you eat whole grains, you're getting all 3 parts. So there's nothing stripped away out of it. There's not as much processing that's going on with that grain. So try to eat whole grains if you can. Refined or enriched grains have been processed, and that means that there's fewer nutrients for your body. So whenever possible, choose whole grains. Things like whole grain oats, whole grain rice, whole grain wheat, those are good options. Also sprouted, if you ever find sprouted wheat, that's also a good option as well. And try to include whole grains in at least two meals every day. Now let's be honest, dairy can be tricky. Most of us love the cheese, the yogurt, the milk, and it is great, but a lot of people are becoming pretty sensitive to certain types of dairy. If you're not ready to completely go dairy-free, then focus on the quality of dairy that you're purchasing. Get as close to 100% grass-fed dairy that you can. These are gonna be creamier, higher in healthy fats, and they're far less processed than not grass-fed dairy is. Greek yogurt also is a great swap for regular yogurt and sour cream. So try Greek yogurt whenever you're looking to get yogurt or sour cream in your house. And if you can find raw milk or organic cheese, that's even better. All right, now finally, our last section is meat. When you eat meat actually matters more than you think. We kind of talked about this already, but eating meat at the beginning of a meal is gonna slow down any digestive process for things like fruits, veggies, even starches, because meat takes the longest to process. So because meat takes the longest for your body to digest, try to eat meat last if you can. That way the fruits, the veggies, the whole grains can move through your system first. And whenever possible, try to choose pasture-raised or grass-fed meat. That's gonna have a lot more nutrients in it as well. Not only are they higher quality, but they are way better for you. And fun fact, they also come with a lower risk of foodborne illness, so you're less likely to get food poisoning from pasture-raised or grass-fed meat compared to conventional meat. All right, so that was our quick start guide to eating healthy, holistic, and just being more mindful and balanced when we are choosing food for us and our families. Hopefully this was without overcomplicating it. There are small, simple changes that really do add up. And I hope that's the message that we're pouring out into this video. We are gonna try to go deeper into the benefits of filtered or purified water, organic, grass-fed dairy, meat, all of that. So if you wanna dive deeper with us, go ahead and subscribe, save our videos. We love the support. We appreciate everybody that is trying to do their best with being healthier, because that's what we're here to do as well. And we are beginners, so we appreciate any support you're giving us. We love you guys. Again, appreciate everything you're doing. Next week, we'll be back for a part 2.